Hi, this is Mark with At My Home, and today we're going to do a review of the new Wyze V3. This is an indoor-outdoor camera. So next to this, I have two other cameras. So this is an indoor-outdoor camera. It does everything. It powers up with USB. This is a indoor camera. This is the V2 version of the camera. It runs on USB. This is the outdoor camera, which we recently reviewed. This is a battery-powered only camera. It's pretty heavy because of the battery inside. And let's take a look now at the V3, which does both the indoor and outdoor functions. Now, it does not have a battery inside, so you can't leave it around unless you have a USB connector to it. But we think this is going to be a pretty interesting camera because it has a bunch of interesting features. It has a two-way audio, so that's a little different than the previous cameras. The other ones were kind of like walkie-talkie style. But this one here, theoretically, both of us can talk at the same time, whoever's at the front of the camera and whoever's listening to the camera. So that's kind of a nice feature, we think, in this new camera. And then the other big feature they have is what's called color night vision. That means if you have just a little bit of light, this camera will actually not only show you the image, but show it to you in color. And we'll go through and we'll test all that. There's other typical features. So it's a 1080p camera. It's supposed to be improved. It is weather resistant because it is an outdoor camera as well as indoor. But it comes with all the standard features like 24/7 recording with an SD card inside, free cloud storage and so forth that comes with a camera typically on the Wyze, unless you want to pay for additional services. It does do person detection again. That's another service they have. And it does do full-length motion recording with the SD card inside. So let's go take a look. Let's open it up. Yep, first thing, quick start guide. That's it. It's really quick. All right, we're going to go through that. All right, what do we have? All right, we have the camera. Oh, that's interesting. So in this one here, the power adapter is actually is hooked right onto it. Like, you can't take it out. So that does look a little different than the other one. So here's the previous indoor camera. It looks about the same size, right? So that's pretty much the same. And it has the same base on it, which you can move around. And you can, of course, screw it to the wall if you want or whatever, but totally articulating, which is nice. And that's it. That's pretty much the whole camera. All right, let's see what else there is. Oh, notice how much smaller it is than the outdoor camera. All right, now let's see. What else did they give us? No, they give us a very long USB cable. And let's see what else. All right, what other gadgets? It always amazes me how they pack this thing so small. All right, let's see. Silica gel. All right, okay, they give you a couple of screws and a couple of mollies so you can put it in the wall if you need to, or you can just screw it to the wall. And a sticky ring so you can glue it on somewhere, and the magnetic disc, and a power adapter for USB if you need it. So that's it. That's everything that's in the box. So, oh, wait a minute, one more thing. I backed the Wyze Cam V3. So you got a nice little sticker. So that's pretty much the Wyze V3. Now what we'll do is we'll go install it. So actually I can do that now because I happen to have power here on the table. Oh, it's a micro USB still, but it has a nice weather seal on here. It's just kind of nice. And then we can plug it in. I don't need to use their power adapter because my power strip has a USB connection. We'll see if it's strong enough. All right. Okay. So that should power up the camera. Is there a little plastic thing on here? Let's see. Yes, there is. I'm going to take off the cover. All right. So it's blinking away. Now let's see what the directions say. All right, so we're going to go install it. We already have a Wyze app installed. Now let me just check real quick on the quick start guide to make sure there's nothing special here. It basically says download the app and connect the camera to a power outlet. Press setup button for 3 seconds until there is a voice prompt and follow the instructions in the app. Well, that should be easy. So there's a button on the bottom here. It's called setup. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it says setup. Press that.
Ready to connect.
Oh, well, that's easy. All right, so let's see what happens. Ready to connect. All right, so we'll hit the plus key in the app. We'll add a device.
Ready to connect.
And Wyze Cam V3. So there's actually one in here for V3 specifically. Plug in your Wyze into a power outlet. The light in front of the camera will flash. And press next. All right, press setup under your camera. We just did that. I heard it say it, so I'll check that off and hit next. We'll select our network. And we'll scan the QR code with your camera. So this is what we want to do here. So here we go.
QR code scan.
Ah, it worked. All right, so we have to wait. And I heard QR code scan, so we'll press next again. So now it's saying it's connecting. It's going to take a while. I don't know why it takes a while. Oh, there we go. And even Amazon even detected the camera, so it knows the camera exists. Now we can name it. So we'll just call it the Wyze V3 for lack of a better name today. We'll say finish. And then they try to sell us their Cam Plus. So this is a little extra service here to give you complete motion capture. That means more than 12 seconds. And also to do person detection. It says right on, you just unlocked some of the sweet new premium features. I don't want to share the device yet with anybody. All right, now, so the network is determined that it's here. So I have a notification from our network manager. New firmware is available, so that you need to upgrade for the new firmware. So we'll do that. And we'll say update. So I always recommend that you, when you're doing the installation, if it says update, do it now. That way it avoids any issues. All right, we're all up to date now on the firmware. So let's go back to the main page. And we'll go Wyze Cam V3. And it's connecting up nicely. So it's going through its connect sequence. And there it is. You can see the cameraman, or the director on the film here. So we're all set there. The camera's working. All right, so let's test the siren. So I'm going to press siren. Ooh! I guess it's really loud. Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's try one more time, because I think that was kind of neat. Let's see. Where is the siren? Bring it up. Siren. It only plays for 30 seconds, so even if you kind of hit the button accidentally, you know what's going on. It's pretty loud. All right, that's the siren function. So seems to work fine. Get a good stream. We're doing high def. Everything looks good there. And as you can see, there's Valerie directing me on what to say. All right, that's it. All right, let's go find out how this thing really works.
Hello, can I help you? I was wondering if I could take this penguin.
One feature the V3 has over the V2 is the ability to do two-way talk.
Okay, thank you very much.
As far as the sound quality is concerned, the sound quality on my phone when I was listening to Valerie talk was pretty good.
You sound pretty good. I think there's a delay, though.
As you can tell, though, this is a recording of what Valerie hears, and you can see that my voice is a little bit low coming out of the camera. One of the nice features of the V3 is the ability to record in color with low light. On the left, what you see is the V3, and the kitchen lights are on. And on the right is the V2. We then turn off the kitchen lights, and you'll notice that you still see color on the V3, but not on the V2. And then eventually we turn off the Christmas tree lights. And even the V3 goes in the night vision mode with black and white. But as you can tell, the picture is much clearer on the V3 than the V2. So what did you think of the Wyze Cam V3?
Well, you know, the picture is really, really good. It's a lot better than the previous Wyze cameras. And the two-way talk is neat, but it was pretty hard to hear you, especially when I was outside.
You know, and also the recording that went to the phone, at least, the sound is not synchronized to the video.
Oh, that's interesting.
But you were clear. I could understand everything you said.
That's good.
And it was easier to do the two-way talk because you just have to press the talk button once, and then that's it, and then the two-way talk works. Whereas on the V2, you have to hold it down every time you want to talk.
That's definitely much better.
Much better.
So what did you think about the color night vision?
I think it worked pretty good. You saw the demonstration, and you know, it's another feature that's better than the V2. So to me, if you're going to get one of the Wyze cameras, I would get the V3. That would be my recommendation. You don't need to buy the V2 anymore. The V3 has enough extra capability and much better picture that it's worth buying that camera.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice upgrade. Thanks for watching our video today. We've included more information about the product, including links where to buy in the description box below. And while you're there, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you can find out the next time we do a new video.
And for more smart home stories, visit appmyhome.com. Thank you.
Thank you.